Hey Liz, Doug Shumway. I thought I would just create you a screencast based on some of the questions you had from your email. There's actually like three or four different points to hit in that regards. The first thing is you talk about the layout of or the template. So if I hit preview right here, it gives me a quick preview of it. Now I notice right here we have it set to right now it's doing the regular voting meeting and not a workshop. And the reason for that right now, this Word template is set to regular meeting agenda template. So I'm going to change this to workshop agenda template. Now, I hit save here. And now what it's going to do is use the right template for the workshops, okay? So if I hit preview, it'll actually do the Prescott City Council workshop, okay? So that's the right header you want to have in there now. I changed the template so it automatically will have this Word template associated to all your workshop meetings. So basically, when you create a new workshop meeting, it'll automatically have workshop agenda template in here. So I just want to point that to you. So that's one of the issues there. The next issue you had is on the invocation. There is a blank space for name, and then you have the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. So again, you had the information there as far as the Latter-day Saints information. But if you need to add the person, you could put right here, James Smith, comma. And again, if you want to underline, because it looks like yours is underlined, I was going to select it and underline it. Okay. Now, when I hit save here, it'll update this particular thing. And now if I hit preview, it'll show James Smith underline the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints right there. All right, so that's that. The next thing is proclamations. Well, we just make sure we're on the same page what we call different things. Call to order, invocation, pledge, roll call, we call those sections. Now you entered the proclamations as an agenda item under roll call. It really needed to be added as a section, okay? So basically I'm just going to delete this. Let me double check. I don't think you have any information there. Yeah, you have some information, but it doesn't really apply. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go back over, and I was going to actually leave it in there. But what we're going to do basically is add a new section to this agenda. Now going forward, I'm probably going to add this to the template so it's in there, so it'll be a lot easier to delete it rather than have add a new one. So to add a new section, you hit sections here. I'm going to hit new section, and we're going to call this proclamation. I guess proclamation. Oh, I'm going to cap it. There's that. Okay, hit update. Now this adds it to the bottom. Now the system, because remember, you guys layouts, you have some with the diamonds and some with the Roman numerals. So the system doesn't know which style to apply to it. I mean, which layout, or should we use diamonds, or should we use Roman numerals? And then right next to that edit button is the edit layout. So this is where we're going to actually tell a system which template to use, and we have one here. You guys have a lot of them, unfortunately. But right here, we're going to use the workshop standard numbered section. It's going to drop in there, and I just hit save. Okay. Now, if we hit preview, if I scroll down, there's our proclamations. Okay, so it's in there as the right order. Not the right order. It has the right layout, spacing, all that. Now we just need to get it in the right spot. You want it under roll call, okay? So in that case, I'm going to go to the edit layout, and this is where we can reorder things. I'm actually going to drag it up, oops, and put it right there under roll call. So now we have roll call, proclamations, presentations, all that right there. Now it looks like you're numbering presentations now. So I'm going to hit close here. And then we go ahead and change this. That's another change in the system we have to make. And again, we're going to go in here and actually drop in that same one. So hit save. So it updates it. And then do a preview. So there we are. We have the roll call, proclamations, presentations, discussion item reports, adjournment. So basically the same numbers that you have in your sample you sent over. All right. Now, another thing I noticed is, again, we could delete this out here. But another thing we noticed basically is if I go to the agenda details here, it looks like you have a double A right there. But again, typically when some people have a presentation or a proclamation, there might be one or two max. You actually have a lot of proclamations and a lot of presentations. So with that being the fact, I'm recommending that you enter these as agenda items, and they're therefore for some couple reasons. One, you can actually reorder them. The system will automatically update the ordering. Two, if you need a copy for one meeting, next meeting, it's just a pure copy. Three, you can edit it very easily. And four, it's going to have all the right spacing automatically for you, which you have. So I'll do this one. I'll convert this one over. So basically what I'm going to do is go really fast is take all these items right here, all these A, B, C, D, E, F, E, and actually put those in as agenda items in the system and then update the templates to match. So therefore, when you do and create an agenda, we're going to automatically have the proclamations there, we're going to have the presentation there, and then you'll just be able to drop those into each area, and then they have the right spacing. So hopefully it's made a little bit of sense to you. It's, I was trying to do it on the fly and actually do a screencast at the same time, but just want to show you some of the things. I'll clean this one up and then you'll be able to see it tomorrow. So that's it.